Mostly because
Homie, you know you have to do the updates.
No, you gotta do the squeak though. Homer! You gotta get that squeak in there. Homer! Is there somebody else in chat?
Yeah. I think we got a cat just now.
Who's the cat?
Like I think we got a cat. Like
We got a cool cat.
Who's the cool
normal
cat?
routine. We were like over there,
Fuck. Did some professional come on? Because if you brought a fucking pro in here, Drew, I swear to fuck, this is the last time.
It's me, White Skirt Vonnegut.
Oh, really? Wow, this is real voice time for Skirt Vonnegut. Nice. I'm Dan.
No, this is the white one. This is the one that does all the appearances.
Oh.
It's White Skirt Vonnegut.
Did you say white?
Yeah.
Can you not refer to him as White Skirt Vonnegut for this show? Can you not do that? Like, I'm just asking for a couple of friends, your coworkers. What's up, Skirt?
Hey, what's up?
Not much. I want you to know we are less funny than we are in the Twitter chat, and I'm a pretty unfucking funny guy. So if you came here to
yeah, it's true.
Thank you. That's all I want you to admit. Just
somebody throw a pie. Somebody.
I'm not throwing no fucking pies. I'm not doing this. This is now a hardcore fucking grilling of Skirt Vonnegut.
This is now a clown podcast.
No, first off, where the fuck were you in 1947, buddy? Huh? What were you doing in 47?
Yeah, what the fuck were you doing? Yeah. What is this?
I mean,
come on, bro.
I mean, technically, I was an egg.
You're an egg? Wait, how old are you?
No.
Old enough to have a mom who had eggs.
I thought you were a vampire. I thought you were immortal. What is this?
What the fuck?
Oh god, I hope not. Fuck.
We can't have humans here. This is a no-human zone.
None of this is going well. I'm just going back to the gay Simpsons
thing. I'm a ghoul. I eat the rich.
Oh fuck.
They're delicious.
Well, I'm all about stealing blood if it makes me younger.
They call me American Ghoul.
Oh, wait, if you were eating the rich, wouldn't that make you an anti-ghoul?
No, it would make you a
super You're still ghoul.
The ghoul status comes with edgelord sensibilities.
It's like a great...
Well, like
an uber ghoul, as it were.
Right? That's vampires a great... what were they called? And you all played Vampire the Masquerade?
Yeah, they were. Yeah. If I remember correctly, those were the Italians.
Malkavians? Was that them?
Yeah, the Italians.
The Malkavians.
Italian. Yeah.
Oh, those were the batshit.
Yeah.
Those were the batshit crazy ones that you would encounter in the.
Yeah, those are the Malkavians.
Yeah, like a vampire feeding on a vampire was their pedophilia because pedophilia was like cool as a vampire.
They made the main one you come into bipolar.
Yeah.
Split personality. Bipolar with split personality. It was cute.
It made you every girl.
What if you fed on somebody who was on like fucking Zoloft or whatever?
Yeah.
Like, I feel really normal all of a sudden.
Yeah.
That was the game that brought us. What happens if the vampire sucks the blood of someone on drugs?
Well, these are questions people want to know the answer to. To be fair.
Well, usually vampires feed on like heroin addicts and like opiate addicts because they're like, easy.
A Ventru can't do that. Maybe a Ferratu.
Oh, my man knows the guys.
Yeah.
He knows all the different kinds of guys.
I remember that game. That game was tight. They had a communist in there. She was tight.
That's right.
Yeah, the red star with the blood lips. It was fucking great.
Pretty much all the modern shit is descended from White Wolf rules, right? Like, that pretty much, like, at first it was like, wow, this is even dorkier than D&D. Like, nobody's gonna, 1990, whatever. Like, I knew guys that played it in the 90s because that's what a dork I was. But, like, now, pretty much all the vampire shit, which was, a really basic to begin with concept without much meat on the bones at all, it's pretty much all that fucking RPG, isn't it?
Yeah, well, it was all the people all the people who were poly, who wanted to play D&D, but they were poly.
With hostile.
Wait, why does that mean that they can't play a game?
Because nobody wanted to listen to them fuck.
Because D&D is gay.
Yeah, but D&D was like mostly it was like weird fucking, but like Vampire the Masquerade was I think the people who played D&D didn't fuck each other as their characters.
Yeah.
But
Yeah,
people who played Vampire the Masquerade fucked each other as their characters. That's the difference.
There was a whole stigma. There was a whole stigma with it too.
I'm just saying, like, even Vampire the Masquerade was not like super common. Okay, like New Orleans is the capital of like vampire society, right?
Mm-hmm.
And that was in the '90s. That was before Charmaine Harris, I think, made all the True Blood.
Oh yeah, and there
That was before Katrina.
There was the whole Anne Rice.
Oh shit! How many fucking vampires died in Katrina though?
No.
all the flowing water, that's fucking ice.
Well, no, I just watched that vampire boat movie, and like, the water won't kill them.
No.
Yo, listen, it does 20 acid damage per round. That's 3 seconds.
I do need to point out. Listen, hey, I need to point out that no vampires died in Katrina, but 14 were raped by FEMA officials. So.
Jesus Christ.
That's a low estimate.
Yeah.
Just
so,
imagining it's like a vampire. It's like a vampire, like a Lon Chaney vampire with like the white makeup and the black ass hair and the suit and shit. It's like a Lon Chaney ass vampire standing next to Mike Myers.
That would be the most black vampire ever.
Well, he's standing next to Mike Myers and he's like, George Bush doesn't care about vampires.
George Bush doesn't care about vampires.
Right.
Swear to God, you know how scary it'd be if you just suddenly turn around and there's fucking Dick Cheney, fucking like a ghost. Just like a ghost hovering over you.
I mean, as long as we're talking about vampires, that's
terrifying.
Yeah.
Ooh.
I am underground in an undisclosed location.
What if Reagan was a ghost? Reagan just shows up.
Oh, that would be funny.
Hold up. Did somebody say something about carradine?
No.
I went to take a piss and I thought I heard somebody say something about David Carradine.
No.
Like being a vampire. And I was like, no, he died because his like Chinese racism treatments didn't like take.
Yeah.
Trying to become Chinese.
Yeah. Have you guys been in the room when you find out that a racist is a racist and you're in the middle of a D&D game?
Ooh.
That's cute.
Oh God, there's a whole ass.
Haven't been blessed with that experience.
Called Crit Crab.
It's pretty fucking wild when that happens.
So otherwise, are you saying it otherwise wouldn't have come out, but it comes out in the context of the tabletop game?
Yeah. People can't hide their power levels when they're having fun.
Yeah,
There's a lot of racism in it to begin with, but then you find out what they really think, and you're like, oh.
Yeah, when they're like, burn the orc village, and the orc cat, like the orc's like, maybe we should go a different way. He's like, yeah, to hell.
Yeah, like
degenerate horse thieves, and you're like, what the fuck?
I mean, as high fantasy, it's definitely, as European high fantasy, it's definitely at least partially rooted in, serious racism.
But we actually did a campaign not too long ago, like last year.
Yeah.
And one of our guys decided to play. He's like super not racist, like but
I'm convinced.
No. I've known him for like 20 years.
This is how the commercial goes out.
Cut that.
Ringing endorsement.
This is live.
Not racist.
But he decided to play. He decided to play like a fighter. Like essentially, he was trying to go off of like Warhammer, like Vermintide shit.
Yeah.
Okay,
so he made like an incredibly human-centric or human supremacist, like fighter named Victorimon, and he like either attacked, murdered, or otherwise alienated. Oh, the campaign was in the fucking Underdark, so there's no humans. So he alienated like everybody. There were some cool guys. There were 2 guys. They were literally Toe Jam and Earl. He killed one of them, and the other one fled. And we're like, "Fuck! Like, how cool would it have been to like chillax with Toe Jam and Earl?" But he went after him. So
I must stay in character. That's why I'm wearing this red armband.
It's like the old Mr. Show sketch where it's racist in the year 3000. He's the only white man left, but he's still like super racist. Like he doesn't care. It's like, being the last one does nothing to dilute the racism.
The uniform is part of the character. I am LARPing here. God damn it!
It'd be like the Last Samurai, except it's the last racist.
Yeah.
The last Clannerai.
The last Clannerai.
Lost endlessly in the Underdark.
He died though, so it's okay. I think what happened was he tested so badly with the rest of the party that he was like, "Yeah, I'll just kill him and make a new guy." So he made like Data, but he made Data a warforged covered in meat.
Okay, all right.
Yeah, and he doesn't know how to do morality, so he's like, "Hey, Captain, can I gut this guy and see what kind of cool organs he has?" And everyone has to be like, no, please don't gut that guy.
Captain, it's true that they commit 60% of the crimes, yet represent 10% of the population. Racist Data.
Yeah, his full name is FBI Crime Data.
What class would have phrenology?
Oh, artificers seem like phrenologists. That seems like they do in their fun time.
Like a wizard. Like I think a wizard could do it too.
Definitely.
For sure, there's like tons of wizard phrenologists, like wizard race scientists. Absolutely.
That's literally all they do once you get electricity in D&D. If you go to
the orb is just a skull.
Yeah.
Like
instead
that
of a
should
wand,
be
it's
like
calipers.
for the next edition, like the next time they make like a big like huge budget role playing game based on it, now that Baldur's Gate is so successful again, the next one they should have the race selection part of the game. It should be like an NPC phrenologist that helps
Caucasoid.
Yes.
Negroid.
Meatroid.
It'll be a square, and you can kind of like drag it anywhere within the area of the square. So you can be like, what are the
I'll
four?
say it, Mongoloid.
Oh yeah, we got Mongoloid in there. We're popping off with some Mongoloids.
I want to build the play set of the guy who's afraid of getting his cum stolen. What class would that? What would I pick in that RPG?
Rogue.
That could be any guy. That could be a
easy.
Oh shit! That could be a warlock.
Well, who's the most against witches? Like, who's gonna have the most witch defenses?
Dude, it's definitely rogue because all the pickup artist dudes are definitely rogues.
The super racist guy was he was a fighter.
Yeah.
But he was a zealot of what's not Palor? Who's the other? Amonitor, the sun god, another sun god. So I guess the D&D like cosmology had like a little bit of realignment, and like a whole bunch of guys were like, "Oh yeah, I'm actually this one guy who's a sun god who is he's the law. He's like a super law guy." So like everybody, I'm gonna get fucking dragged.
Wait, you mean
nobody pays attention to this skirt? You are literally the third person in a year to pay attention to this. You're not getting dragged. Shit.
Hold on.
Dude, you do not understand the prevalence of autism in the world.
Oh, my friend, I play Magic the Gathering and D&D. I think I know a little something about autistic hissy fits.
Yeah, let's hear it, Juniper. Let's hear it, Juniper.
That's what the A stands for, guys.
Yeah.
Well,
it's Autistic Dungeons and Dragons.
Yes.
But no, so they had a cosmology that was like, say, like the ancient Egyptian pantheon, and they did an Akhenaten where they were like, nah, it's just one dude.
Yeah.
Who has these characteristics?
Who's like a lot of guys. Yeah.
Did they myrtleize him and like chisel his face off of his monuments?
Gods can die and guys like can become gods. Like the fucking three. And I gotta look it up. I should not have started the sentence without looking the fucking guys up. Yeah. There's like a whole
we're all behind.
Bale is a guy in D&D, and there's like a couple other guys. Like it's like murder, and it's like basically murder, death, kill, and they're all separate guys. But they did a bad ritual, and now they're all gods of being a piece of shit.
Yeah.
Like so, sort of like
everybody in Boston.
Oh,
Built this city on raping kids.
Yeah, that's right. We built this city on beating up the Vietnamese, which is weird because we're in New England. Somebody had to
Yeah,
avenge good soldier John McCain.
we're very behind on D&D lore now, but I suspect as it gets bigger and bigger, as it has been lately, we'll all catch up.
If
That the barbarians have done a White Hotep kind of thing.
if
They're like,
if I have to learn more of some goddamn fantasy genre's fucking lore because a bunch of fucking stock loving assholes have shoved it down our goddamn throats, I swear to fuck, I am going to I don't have my beeper set up, so I have to finish this sentence with
The
in
N-word.
Minecraft. The N word. Why would I finish it with the N word?
I don't know.
Why would I do that?
Did you say Mein Kampf in Minecraft?
In Mein Kampf?
I'm gonna.
That's
Yeah,
just-
you know what?
Mein
Let me tell you something about us Jews. We learned a little something from Adolf Hitler about how to handle the Palestinians, and I'm gonna turn that on Capital. I'm
Guys,
gonna show them.
earlier today on Twitter, and it's crazy this even still happens, that we haven't seen all of them, but I saw a Nazi pedophile that was such a Nazi and a pedophile, I couldn't even tell you if he was more of a Nazi
Wow,
or more.
the odds of seeing both at the same time.
Well, weird. This Venn diagram is a circle. What? That's a math
that
joke.
guy-
Fuck you all.
It was that guy.
Dependent events or independent events?
Oh, they are definitely dependent events, my friend.
Very much so.
Very much so. Oh yeah.
Yeah, I was hard pressed to say if he was more of a Nazi or more of a pedophile. It was that guy that everybody was dunking on.
Fucking, did you put your hands out and Nazi in one hand, pedophile in the other, and see which one gets filled up first, or what?
I can't tell
Yeah.
the difference.
It's really hard to make the distinction. In fact, it's practically impossible to make the distinction. You have to use a special little scope. Can count the particles.
Just like Kellogg's.
You just buy it. You buy it next to your other non-dairy products. I can't believe it's not Nazi.
I can't believe it's not a Nazi pedophile.
That guy, and I can't think what everybody was dunking on him for. It's one of these accounts that loves philosophy, but
No, they love wait, what the fuck do they love? It's not philosophy. It's the one where you just bullshit.
Nietzsche?
Theosophy.
It's theosophy. Yeah. There you go.
They love their little fucking devil's advocate empiricist games. But if you were to be like, okay, now it's you, they're like, well, you can't personalize it. And it's like, yeah, because then you would oh, my entire ethics system falls a fucking part the minute I apply it to somebody who's white.
But it definitely that's the case. And after I found this account, I kind of zoomed out to look at some of the other accounts that orbited it and what it was doing with the time and everything. And I think what this is that the most Nazi, most pedophile ones are the Pepes. They originally sprang from the Pepes, but as half of the Pepes got tired of posting a frog and wanted to instead post a Shiba Inu and be friends with Elon Musk and be the friend organization, be the NAFOs and shit, right?
Oh, are those guys?
To go do that. Yes, it's the Shiba Inu ones. It's the Ukraine ones. Or maybe they're Russia ones? I can't remember.
Oh, wait, okay.
They could be Russia ones.
No, they're
pro-Ukraine ones. I don't know.
They're pro-Ukraine, and they stole the Shiba Inu bonk that's supposed to mean you're too horny.
Oh, right,
and it makes me so mad. It makes me so. They co-opted that.
They stole one of the best.
That was delightful.
Templates.
Oh no, they got that one. I love the horny bonk.
Yeah, the too horny bonk. Yeah, that's
some portion of the Pepes wanted to be that, but then these guys just became more Nazi and more pedophile until they all have either a Greek statue avatar, and we've seen that for a while. There's a little crossover there with liberals, but this one has a David Koresh avatar.
Oh, that
so it's
guy.
It's like an ironic cult leader avatar. So it's just interesting to me that if you were a Pepe, you could have chilled out a little bit, started posting the dog, still been awful, but less awful. But then this is one of the ones that was just no, I'm doubling down on all the stuff, right? That's what I'm doing.
All the way awful.
I'm putting Reich on the end of everything. And in their obsessive
this
philosophy,
era has freed me to be as awful as I can be.
Yes, indeed.
Be as
Rabbit
awful as you
blood.
can be, hanging out in your mom's basement, wishing she was your girlfriend.
No, it. I don't think.
Hold on, I gotta make this point because every time it comes up when we're talking about Nazis, understand that these people want to be trans women with their dads, or they want their dad to die so they can slide into their mom's DMs.
That's like, why is there not like a 21st century Freud? Because that I think you did it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're talking to him.
Yeah, I'm him, and you know what? They won't give me a psychology degree because I always start out with, "I'm pretty sure you people are full of shit." They don't like
Yeah.
that. They really get mad
No,
at you.
you gotta keep your power level down,
I
right?
can't.
And then once you're in, you're like, yeah, they want to get a pussy and then get fucked by their dad.
Yeah.
Actually, is that not just original Freud? Or they're scared of getting a pussy and getting fucked by their dad, but these guys want to?
Yeah, in Freud's original model, they're scared of becoming the pussy and getting fucked by their dad. In the new paradigm of like post-liberalism's ruination of the family, they desperately want to be their mom so their dad will fuck them.
Okay.
And
So the
really
the AGP is just projection.
Right. Yeah. Like these are all dudes. It's very easy to see these are all dudes who were like rejected to going by the prom. Like they were like, "Will you go to the prom with me?" And their dad's like, "You're 20 fucking 5. There's no prom. Go back to work." And they were just like, "Oh shucks, I'm gonna go say the N-word on the internet to feel better. At least somebody's beneath how I feel right now." And you're like, all of your problems are entirely made up in your creepy fucking head. But none of this is supposed to be funny at this point. This is just the dreary reality of.
No, I'm just sad now.
Yeah.
I'm sad now.
I am trying to make you sad.
It was one of those things that I looked at it for a while, and my back is fucked up, so I couldn't really do a lot of stuff today. Like I went around.
That caused your back to hurt.
He got it blown out by his dad. The left always gets to bang their dad, and that's why they're jealous of us.
That's usually what happens to me is I get a horrible back injury, and then I see a bunch of stuff that I wouldn't otherwise have seen on the internet if that didn't happen. And but I did find that cat. It's a weird cat, you guys. It's a cat that has a weird look on his face all the time.
We all agree the cat's weird.
So you found him in real life?
Oh yeah, I'm pretty sure it's my cat now. Like, after you find a cat and for the first time you put it in a car to take it somewhere, like it immediately shits on you, that's your cat, right?
Oh, if a cat sits on you, you are that cat's property. Like that's how it works. Yeah, it's not your cat. You're that cat's guy.
Did we really hit cat discourse?
It's fine.
Shit is all over me. Just ran around.
Shit on you too.
Yeah, as soon as the car was closed and in motion, and there was
then you're just a toilet. You're a toilet. You're not the cat's property. I mean, as much as a toilet is your property.
Can one own a toilet? Well,
you've
just given me a metaphysical question that I have to ruminate over for the next fucking 5 hours. Thanks, man. Thanks.
You just rented for up to half an hour.
I did not. I barely said anything.
No.
It's been wonderful.
No. The rhetorical one, not you.
No.
The you. The rhetorical you.
It seems fine. Like I don't know. I haven't
don't do this
to
me because now I'm gonna contemplate Heidegger and
Now you're gonna time yourself taking a shit every time and be like, I gotta go.
Yeah.
Why did you have to bring the subjunctive case into this?
No. Is that the me that I see in my dreams with my grandmother's pube comb twirling?
Yes, mother, it's soft.
It's so soft, mother. It's soft, and I love to cradle it. I named it Mammy. I thought that was racist enough to be in my possession.
It would be super good if he actually did that because he's Canadian. He was born in Edmonton.
Yeah.
Someone makes a mammy in D&D.
Yeah.
Oh, like an Aunt Jemima character. Oh God.
I'm gonna call my character Uncle Tom.
Just Auntie.
The problem with calling your character Uncle Tom is if we can't delineate his lineage, we don't know if he's actually an uncle or if you're being hateful to somebody who's otherwise just loyal to a cause above themselves.
The most tragic character in Django Unchained is Samuel L. Jackson's brilliantly portrayed Steven, who only wanted.
Oh my god, I forgot his name was Steven. Was it a PH or a V? I feel like it was a V.
Yeah.
You know it is. You can feel that
It matters. A PH Steven is a different kind of guy than a V Steven.
Maybe both, depending on who you are.
If you're so if you're white, what letter do you?
You get the PH for sure.
White
PH is it a Stefan?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Stefan
Feeling
Molyneux. I'm
feeling
the Irish Frenchman who works in America and says stupid things about women's vaginas.
He got fucking buried.
Like
whose eggs did he make fun of? And then he just got absolutely sewered. I have to wonder what Koch brother doesn't really like him or something, because he disappeared. Peterson remained, and Ian Miles Chong remained.
Unfortunately,
and,
that little tubby
PJW remained, but he fucking poofed out. He just was actually not. I don't hate black people that much. I just hate they're like, oh, you're fucking gone, buddy.
What actually happened to where we all okay, how did Italian Miles Chong? How did he actually burst onto the scene? I can't.
How dare you? How dare you steal my post, you fuck!
I stole the shit out of a post that I love, that I've been thinking about. I saw it.
I want to say even the Gamergate fool.
I'm going to fuck a face made out of plastic.
It's not stealing; it's piracy. So that makes it cool.
Every time I see that motherfucker.
Oh yeah, he's a pussy pirate, right? Is that what rapists are called now?
Yeah.
Every time.
What?
Every time
He's like, if you think
It's right up there.
piracy is okay,
Whoa,
then I'm gonna commit rape and call it pussy piracy because
what?
Yeah, he's a little doughy boy who can't take a pun.
Pussy
Honestly,
piracy?
yeah, there's no point. I never found a value in talking about that guy because I can find a better rapist in Steven Crowder. I can find a better tough guy in I don't know, a wet paper bag. If I wanted a doughy Asian, I'd just go find an Asian hooker girlfriend and just make sure she was fat as shit. I don't need him for anything.
Weird. It's weird. Nobody does. You can see, with Andy Nago, you can see the grind.
Andy
it's a bit.
Thank you. As in Andy, go to hell, you stupid bitch.
He has a bit where he's like, I'm going to snitch on people and then hopefully something bad will happen to them. That's his bit. Everybody knows that. You could grind your way up just doing that over and over again until people are finally like, hey, have you seen that guy or whatever? But
all you have to find is a guy dumber than dumb enough to do the thing you want, and you win.
Yeah.
And there's so many dumb people. You're just literally as long as my reach is good enough, I can probably I can get to somebody who is stupid, who will do it stochastic for me.
Who feels like this is the Lord's work?
I don't care how racist this comes off. The Asian version of all these right-wing assholes is always the weakest, weak chin little Asian guy they could find. they never find you can find a Haas if you want a Muslim to do an anti-Muslim, anti-communist, fake communism thing, right? That guy's pretty jacked. Crowder, at least until his bones he succumbed to osteoporosis. Guy lifted. You can find it, but Ian Miles Chong, they were I wonder what the Pillsbury Doughboy would look like if he was racist. Hey kid, get over
He's been around forever though, and
he
had a thing called Incel Corner, but we know that's just where he puts his fucking hairdresser doll.
Right.
Fucking there's no Japanese racist Chad. There's no
no.
There's no
I mean they are kind of racist though. That's why there's a love relationship with
Lansbury Doughboy.
With Japan, and Japan kind of has a little they're half-mast for Nazi Germany, and they're half-mast for the French people who cooperated with the Nazis, right?
Yeah.
Japan
that's why they name a lot of their fucking fictional anime characters French and German names. Oh yeah, this is Heinz Steiner, and it's you love that name because like a guy killed a whole bunch of Jews and that was his name. Like,
Yeah. Like the
All I'm
Japanese
saying-
the Japanese are an amazing kind of racist though, because like have you ever seen their left? Like ignore their communists for a moment, because they actually
they have a left?
Yeah, they have like liberal.
Oh yeah.
What the fuck? I have no. This is educate me on this.
Okay.
Oh
you're gonna
yeah,
love
and
this.
they're super good at protests.
They are.
Oh yeah.
So like when
they
they're
were
protesting,
really mad about that. They were really mad
Organized
about that nuclear water.
AF.
yeah.
That nuclear water, they were fucking pissed.
I missed that whole thing.
Yeah, when they were doing their anti-racism protest in like Tokyo or whatever, right? They're like marching and they got like a laundry list of like fucking housewives and shit, which is like the people you kind of want on your side. But they started interviewing these people and they're like, "How do you feel about racism in Japan?" They're like, "Look, they're racially inferior to us. That's just a fact. However, that does not give us the right to treat them badly. They are citizens. They're Japanese just like us, except they're racially inferior, and we need to treat them with dignity." And it was like, you're the left, you say. Like,
But it still holds up your original premise that there's no any pan Asian of any sort of Asia. There's no tough guy dude. There's no dude that looks like Toshiro Mifune.
It's
like
not pan. It's a walk.
There's no dude that looks like
Sorry, I'm going to Jawak to get my racist Jawak opinions.
There's no racist dude who looks like E Honda from Street Fighter. No, it's no type. All dudes that look like Ian Miles Chong and Andy Ngo.
Yeah, that's all they got. They got the weakest fucking Asians, and it's like, how are you people going to claim that there's some sort of conspiracy against you when you get to be the most mediocre doughboy on the planet? That is white supremacy in a fucking nutshell, my friend. Just getting to be a tubby, mediocre doughboy. You don't have to have any talent. You don't have to be particularly smart, as these people have obviously shown themselves. Like, I do applaud them for breaking the racist stereotype that Asians are brilliant, because these guys are dumb as fucking dogs. But
yeah, it's like they go out of their way to find the most absolute mediocre person you could possibly find.
That's supremacy in a nutshell, though.
That sounds
except black people. Except black people. It has to be fucking Kanye. It has to be Kanye for fucking reason.
Yeah.
Ooh, Kanye mediocre. That's a big hit. That is the thing that will get us in the most trouble tonight. By far.
They're still so excited.
Shit, you're recording this.
This is live. What did you think was happening?
Oh,
no, it's fine. We'll fix it in post. No,
what part of live do you never understand? Jesus fucking Christ. Every week.
No, the Republicans, the right wing, broadly speaking, white supremacy as a force, they're always still just so excited, though, to fill out their cast of racist characters that are different races.
Yeah, they got to have a guy. They got to have a token, right? They got to have a guy who's like, oh yeah, you're not quite like me, and when it really comes down to it, I'm gonna totally fucking genocide you. But for now,
right? You can have a treat, if you'll help me with that. You're gonna live better than when we see what we're gonna do to the other ones. But it's funny. It was so mild. During Bush 2, I thought that it was the most horrible shit that I'd ever seen, and I thought everybody could see it and would notice it. Because it was Colin Powell and Condoleezza Rice would say all the mean things about black people.
Mm-hmm.
And the Attorney General, Alberto Gonzalez, would say all of the negative things about Hispanic people.
Right.
And the list goes on. They collected up, this crew of the Looney Tunes of fucking racism or whatever.
Race cucks assemble.
Looney Tunes of racism.
Yeah, it's the race cucks.
Although the head of that has to be Bill Cosby.
The dream team.
Yeah, race cucks assemble.
But I thought it was really egregious and really noticeable. But it absolutely is not when you compare it to the level of shit that they have today at their disposal. You got something like if you just showed a guy who was mad that Alberto Gonzalez was all about jailing a bunch of Mexicans, if you showed a guy who was mad about that in 2008, if you showed him a 10-second video clip of Christian Walker, it'd be over. He'd fucking brain would short circuit. He'd be like, "What? Why did that black gay teenager say to vote for Donald Trump again? Has Donald Trump been the president?
That part would be kind of awesome.
What did you guys do?
Tremendous
What
mistake.
happened?
Fucking racist Voltron. This is a terrible episode. I don't want to watch this.
Racist Voltron.
The fuck is this?
For-
Fucking Ben Shapiro slowly crawling into a tube to get into his fucking Liger.
Yeah, got a Yog Panther.
He's got to stop to take a breath and
Stug.
bitch about women.
Did you guys go look at the replies and stuff when Ben for a couple of weeks he was back because he had Barbie to post about?
Yeah.
Did you guys go look at the replies to like that stuff where genuine Ben Shapiro fans were like, "I've been waiting and waiting for you to destroy this liberal garbage." Like so Ben Shapiro and all of the fans of Ben Shapiro watched the commercials for Barbie while rubbing their hands together and going, "Oh yeah." And then they all
the fires.
When they all went to see it, watched the whole thing and went, "Oh, Ben's
like
gonna fucking destroy this." That's big pink signal. Ben's gonna fucking destroy this. Oh my god! And then they went home and collectively circle jerked about Ben destroying it.
Yeah.
Wait, didn't Barbie make box office records?
Right.
It sure did, because it was one of the biggest cultural events of their sad little lives.
Yeah, these were all like dudes who were like, it's gay to have feelings, even though they're like clearly did a lot of crying when they got beat up in high school.
Listen, it's gay to have feelings, but it's also okay to be gay. So, like, there you go.
Yeah, Milo's okay. We come around on Milo, you know.
No, he's still a pedophile.
Right.
It's okay for Milo to be a Republican.
But he's a racist pedophile.
Oh, okay. Well, that's good.
He only is a pedophile to black children.
I wouldn't be surprised if that was
which is different for some reason.
I wouldn't be mildly surprised if that was just the literal truth. It is.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
I mean, it might be. Who knows?
Walk that back real quick. Yeah, just remember we're live, huh?
Hey, Dan, was that okay to say?
We'll fix that in post.
Can you check your law book?
I hold on.
The one that all Jewish people get?
Yeah, let me just check out. It's right next to my sack of gold on my neck. Just let me.
Can you check the Pentateuch?
14 times on the Alex Jones Show InfoWars.
How many times do I have to wrap the leather around my arm this time?
Yeah.
I need to break out the speckles.
You know what? Tonight we're a right-wing podcast, so we can say that about Milo without getting sued. If you're on the left and you
no. Also saying that pedophiles should die. That's not a right-wing thing too, right?
That funny enough, weirdly enough, they like that until you point out that all of their like best friends are like pedophiles, and then suddenly they're like, well, you can't treat people. You can't possibly treat a white man like that for pedophilia.
Or go after the Catholic Church.
Yeah.
Like that
It's everybody. I thought that the thing.
It's cool that the Catholic Church and the evangelicals are fucking battling though. Like that's dope. Like
they are warring for the soul of the Republican Party.
The fact that the evangelicals are now calling Jesus like a fucking woke queer. That's amazing. It's just my fentanyl.
These are people who for like decades now have worshipped the actual fucking devil, not like the Church of Satan's little libertarian plaything. I mean like the one who like does all the murders and rapes and shit.
Yeah.
Like they
no. Anything is and these are the same guys who like get really mad about like fucking Saul Alinsky.
Yeah.
And they're like, there's no bad tactics, there's only bad targets.
Right.
But then these guys are like, yeah, cool. Anything bad that happens to somebody I don't like is just fucking dope as shit. And it's ordained by God.
Right.
It's the best.
Yeah.
You can't get around that. It's it's the trump card. It's a Uno. It's a reverso.
When you worship Lucifer, the fucking fallen angel, yeah, of course you're like, anything bad that happens to my enemies is good because like you're bad actually. I don't know what to tell you. Like you're like, yeah, like the devil. Well, I think hell is cool. Like you're like, oh yeah, I want to do all the rapes and the murders. That's like, yeah, okay, well you're bad. And then they're like, well, you can't.
Okay, honestly though, hell has the best weed though. Like,
no, it doesn't. It's hell. It's a place of eternal
it's
punishment.
the worst weed.
It's
like
the worst fucking weed, dude. It's all ditch.
it's all fucking twigs.
It's all twigs and shit. You know what their weed is? It's fucking oregano. And there's some guy who looks like Matthew McConaughey who's like, "Smoke it, you pussy." Hey.
Oh, and he's doing a Palmer accent.
Yeah,
It's like
he's not doing it well either.
It's like Stav pretending to be Matthew McConaughey.
Right. Yeah, it's like Stavros Halkias pretending to be Matthew McConaughey.
It's like oregano, dirt, and angel dust.
Like that. See, that's like a really libertarian thing to be like, hell's the cool one because you get to do what you want. It is a place where they literally surveil you 24/7 and rape you with pitchforks, and that's like how you wake up.
Yeah, it's Obama's America.
Yeah, it's just Obama's America. I don't know why you're like, oh man, libertarians are fucking stupid though. Like they're like, oh look, there's trash fires, the roads are crumbling and cracked, the gas line broke and blew up half the neighborhood. Freedom rocks. Like
it is weird that like so many of them just thought it was a good defense of that one Nazi pedophile being made fun of today, when they were all just like, well, go easy on the pedophile part. Like, you guys, I thought we agreed that like pedophiles was a thing that we were going to come together like as a society and condemn. This is why we can't sell any of that fucking bleach. This is why me and old Bleachy got fucked on that deal.
Damn right.
That we were. Why I got a warehouse full of fucking bleach that has labels on it.
Is it the miracle mineral solution?
Yeah.
No, it's this bleach that me and old Bleachy,
sodium hypochlorite, my friend.
Not even the knockoff shit that the evangelicals are selling?
No. This is high quality, but we were maybe a little bit partying, maybe a little too hard. And at about 4:30 in the morning, old Bleachy comes up with this great slogan, this great marketing campaign. Free bleach for pedophiles. And it was this great idea, and I really got into it as well, and we got a lot of bleach ordered and at the factory, and it's all got labels on it, and on the front is a guy just chugging the bleach, and it says free bleach for pedophiles in big letters. And I thought
you just gonna murder the dudes with the whitest fucking whites.
Yeah,
they said I can't sell it.
The glow in the dark ass socks, like those are the dudes. Like, yeah. you created a very easy problem to solve.
I was gonna make so much fucking money, and they said I can't sell it. It clearly says only for consumption by pedophiles. It clearly says that on the back of the bottle.
Yeah, it's like super floods.
They said, you know what though? I was on the marketing team for that. It was weird how the government was like, you can't start a race war, and I was like, what race do you think does the pedophilia? I want to hear it. I want to hear it out of your mouths. And they're like, you can't start a race war. Like, with what race? Pedophile isn't a known race that I know of.
Oh, not yet. See, that's what's going to be.
It's not a protected category here, but now I never looked. But wait, on fucking Pedo Island.
Yeah.
Like apparently in England, it's like having an attraction to young people.
Wait, so
a protected category.
NAP thing that they said the left was going to do. Oh, I'm so surprised. Wow. The surprise is killing me.
No, I'm stuck with this warehouse full of fucking bleach now. It gets hot. You hear one of them explode every now and again. I don't know what the fuck I'm gonna do with all this fucking bleach, which is so fucking stupid that they went. It's like 6 o'clock in the morning, and I'm buying all the stuff. We're ordering the job. They're gonna build the warehouse. They're gonna manufacture the bleach. And I ask old Bleachy, I says, "Are you fucking sure that they're going to let us just sell bleach to right-wing pedophiles for them to drink it?" And old Bleachy says, "They're drinking it already. They're drinking it. They're eating that horse paste. It doesn't fucking matter. They're letting them do that shit. They ought to let us get a little bit of the action." And I thought, well, he's right. It'll probably be fine.
Okay, but in Bleachy's defense, like these people do drink horse pop. I don't know, like I thought.
Yeah, they do.
I mean, he thought it would be fine.
They were drinking their piss. They were drinking their piss. They were drinking bleach. Yeah. They were shooting up bleach, the miracle solution that Skirt mentioned earlier. They're already doing all this stuff. I'm just helping them get the bleach for cheaper.
Yeah.
With a better bottle logo.
We probably, you know what? I'm going to talk to old Bleachy, who totally isn't me, and I had to remind him that you can't claim that you're giving away manufacturer's coupons when you're just stealing bleach from a grocery store. That might have been our downfall.
Well, that stuff wasn't going to sell like that. It needs the fucking flashy label.
Well, yeah.
This campaign was going to sell. This campaign was going to sell so much bleach for so many pedophiles that were desperately in need of bleach.
Just thirsty boys looking for a drink, something to cool off with after doing a horrible sex crime to a child.
I would like to see the proposed label for these.
Just hold the fucking phone. Your boy is already doing it.
Kind of like that, but it had, that was the other thing they were kind of mad about, because we were like, well, not that we're into it, but we kind of need to bait them in with some eye candy, you know what I'm saying? And that I think they didn't like either.
Yeah,
We went to the missing children section and we're just like, yeah, throw that one on, and we shouldn't have done that.
I mean, the fucking horse paste, the fucking the parasite killer, the shit that's in the tube. They were sucking that shit out of the tube.
Yeah.
That company. That company was allowed to put Alex Jones's picture on the box as a centaur.
Now with more freedom. Dude, no,
they were allowed.
Okay, hold on. But to be real, like the Centrump, I tried getting that idea off the ground several times. Because I was like, liberals
Centrump.
Liberals are the kind of morons who love baby books for adults.
Yes.
So I was like, I can totally get Centrump off the ground and make money off of them. Look what they did with this fucking Krasenstein brothers or whatever.
Oh yeah, they gave those kids all that fucking money for the sexy shirtless Robert Mueller that was a weasel.
The horny Robert Mueller. For a guy who literally looks drunk 24/7, they were like, he's so hot, and it's like him.
That's a really good Twitter bio. The horny Robert Mueller.
I'm like the horny Robert Mueller, yeah. So I was like, they'll totally buy Centra, but I couldn't get it off the ground because, of course, I need to remember, here in Western PA, I have a lot of artistic friends who are just lazy as fucking hell. That sounds harsh, but for real though, I did all of the writing, I did the rough sketches, and then still I couldn't get a motherfucker to move his fucking ass for 2 fucking seconds to do some coloring.
Wait, in the Krasenstein book, are they all going to be animals in this book? Because in the Krasenstein book, it was all animals except Robert Mueller was a human.
Yeah.
So you could admire his physique, which I thought was a total fucking loser move.
No. You don't get it.
Okay.
Robert Mueller is a human, and everyone else is animals. He can't fuck any of them, which means he's incorruptible.
Right.
Yeah, I gotcha. Yep.
You pick up or put them down. It's not a mistake. Everything is intentional.
He can't fuck the sexy animals.
You cannot fuck the animals.
In chapter 3,
they can dick tease you all they want, but you can't fuck them.
Right.
He probably could if he really wanted to, but he's not he's a class above.
Right.
In the 3rd chapter of that book, the Michael Cohen Badger character, he dresses as a sexy lady like Bugs Bunny used to do, and it doesn't even work. It doesn't even work on Robert Mueller. He's like, I've seen the Looney Tunes. I know all about this. I'm incorruptible.
Wait, the Lola Bunny disguise?
Yeah.
Did not break him.
He's a thick.
He's a strong man right there.
Yo, I'm half awake right now, just hearing it. I'm half woke.
Nice Breakfast Club radio edit.
Ow. God damn it. Fucker.
Can I do Robert Mueller? I'm trying to think of what that guy's voice sounds like. Can I do him?
Can you do him? I don't know. As long as you're not an animal, you got a chance.
The president didn't count on the fact that I can rip a phone book in half, so he'll need to think twice about violating the U.S. Code 42B.
I got
the president did not count on the fact that his witnesses could not curl 100 pounds even, and I can curl 150. So I'll be needing him to submit to a minor evidentiary review on his defendant's evidence submission 42.4a.
That's almost more like a Jim Comey. You've almost got because of the two guys.
I thought Jim Comey kind of talked like this.
Of the two guys, Comey is like the straight man, like the super by the book guy, and then Mueller, who is almost identical, is the bad boy.
Is he? Is that
Yeah,
the
like
narrative we're crafting on Sons of Trier then?
he turns in his paper, like Jim Comey's paperwork is like perfect and like smells lightly of perfume, and like Robert Mueller's paperwork, like it has like one creased corner, and he's like, God damn it, I don't have time to smooth this corner. That man's going to jail.
I have to do this for the American pee holes.
I gotta get that. I gotta get that Cheeto out of the White House.
Somebody has to get the angry Cheeto out of the White House. FBI, sex director, Jim Sex Comey. And I, drunk, muscular Robert Mueller, will form the interviewing committee that will consider who will be on the committee to get him out of the White House.
It did look like he was fucking hammered probably for most of his life, or at least still hammered most of the time.
I distinctly remember him drinking a lot of bourbon.
I don't think you can do those kind of jobs without being just fucking hammered all the time.
Like the FBI is just one bad day away from just being an AA meeting.
Right, like all that shit. Like if you ever quit drinking, like you'd stop going there too.
Yeah.
Like if you ever quit drinking, like you'd be passed out for a few days and you'd almost choke to death on your own vomit and all that shit. And you'd sweat and you'd see the baby from Train Spotting and everything. But like after about 48 hours, like you'd just open your eyes and you'd have all this FBI shit. Like you'd have this outfit and fucking paperwork and badges and guns and shit. And you'd be like, whose shit is this? What the fuck was I doing?
Oh, wow.
People be calling you about shit like, no, bro, I did that in a blackout. Yeah, director of what? No, I don't.
Just fucking Robert Mueller wakes up the next day with a hangover at the FBI, and they're like, "What's wrong, Robert? You need a martini for lunch?" And he's the cool one, right? So he's like, "Bitches be texting me all the time for sexes and shit."
He's like, I did that stuff in a blackout, you guys. I don't have any recollection of any of the shit you guys are talking about.
Oh God, I'm trying to remember who the president is. I keep wanting to say Lyndon Johnson, Lyndon Carter, Ronald Bush. No.
His coworker on the phone is like, bro, we made that guy president. Now hurry up and get to the bar. We got a lot of work to
do. Fuck.
Wait, isn't that the premise of Disco Elysium?
What?
It might be. Yeah, it might be because I still ain't beat that fucker. I'll play about maybe 3-4 hours, and I'll have this vague sensation that the save file is fucked up, because that's one of those games that casts that spell on me where I think I fuck my save file up all the time. But I've really enjoyed the few aborted playthroughs that I have made. But no, I've never been to the end of it. I don't know. I don't know what the real reason that dude wakes up in that room is.
What the hell is Disco Elysium?
It's this badass little, I don't know, Monkey Island type situation. It's like a graphic adventure, like Monkey Island or Space Quest or whatever. But it just fucking rules. Just imagine one of those made recently and everything about it is good. Like, it's kind of crazy that it exists. It just shows how fucking slack I am.
There's a socialist lean to it.
It's the game that uses rhetorical parts of dialogue as skills.
Yeah. Like everything is a fucking skill check.
You have a rhetoric level. You have like local area information level, and to some point you can guide the conversation, but you're also kind of guided by the character that you created. It's actually it's a really creative game, and it ends up in some really interesting scenarios. Like you can lose at the very beginning of the game if you just pick the dumbest of all conversation options.
Oh my God! My very first attempt at playing, I died before I even left the building because I just decided to pick like one of the dialogue things. Like basically it was like make him run away screaming. And I died because I fell backwards over an old lady in a wheelchair and busted my head on the ground.
That's pretty sweet.
Yeah.
I was
Yeah,
like, I love this game. Like, let's go.
You can literally talk. You can literally talk to your addictions.
oh yeah. Those are your skill trees.
Why would I
Like
want to
your
talk?
like
Why would
like
I
the
want to
different
talk to
parts of your
Japanese pornography?
like the different parts of your conversation will pop in and have something to say. Like, hey, I might know something about that. Should I take over for a minute? And then there's like skill checks as well, like D&D, so you can fail it, and then it goes completely off the rails on like a very abstract level.
It honestly it would have been good and enjoyable even as a text-based adventure, but the fact that it also has like really great artwork and like
Mhm.
voiceover, like
And a
that's
mystery,
like
a drama.
yeah, that's like so beyond what it needed to be worth playing. Like
You can be
everything
the
about it is
commie,
good.
you can be the commie, you can be the fascist, and every shade in between.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Like it's wild to me that this is one of these things. There are things that if they were on the phone, I certainly would have played them.
Huh.
Shit. That's why I always, enjoy the fucking MiHoYo stuff so much now. Fucking Genshin and that new shit, that fucking Star Rail. You can play your same shit on the phone. And
Honestly,
I
it's
do believe
probably the smartest game I've seen in a minute.
oh, Disco, yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
It was so thick I just kept wanting to go back
It
and
is.
start over. I've probably run it about 4 times, I think. But I've
I
never
usually
been
get to
past
the I usually get to about the unions, and then by the time we get there, it starts unraveling real hard for me,
yeah. Yeah.
and I get
So you
like
don't have
lost
to
and stuck.
It reminds me of an old graphic adventure from the 8-bit days. This old graphic adventure called Deja Vu, which is like an 8-bit click adventure where you wake up in a fucking bathroom stall with no memories. You've got like shit in your pockets and shit, but it yeah. I used to try to play it when I was a kid, and you had to pick up all these weird items during the thing, and at the very end, you had to figure out on your own how to combine shit to like solve the mystery and like prove that you didn't kill this person or whatever. Like, I had no chance of beating this thing when I was a kid. And Disco, like, it doesn't feel like that until the part you're talking about. Michael Jordan Peterson about halfway through, you start like, oh man, oh shit, I don't have this thing. Oh, I fucked up. You start thinking about that tie that's hanging on the fan in the very opening scene of the game. You're like, I failed the skill check to get that fucking tie down. Saul would have went different. It's very good.
I was just thinking about a game called Deja Vu, and you're like, hey, did I know that guy?
I know that guy, maybe.
I know that
No.
guy, maybe?
Not that guy, because that other guy wears a yarmulke.
No, the guy I know who wears it. Yeah, fuck. And that's a follow up to the game about black people called They All Look the Same. I didn't like that one so much.
Or white people, and it's all boat shoes.
Yeah. Oops, all boat shoes. Oh, fuck. I had a bunch of good
Well, I'm
talks
saying,
about intersectionality this week. If you want to get down to some serious business in the last, I don't know, 15 minutes.
Wait, boat shoes, is that
Oh, back to the
like
joke.
their version of Blue Chew?
Yeah.
You're
Okay.
gonna suck up a ghost.
We're good.
Song-
You can do the serious shit now.
No,
That's what
no
comes up
shit.
on
I saw a ghost was about white people.
That's what comes up on that's what comes up on frequently bought together when you order boat shoes on Amazon is Blue Chew.
Yeah.
Who's joining? Who's joining the Song of the South D&D campaign?
Ugh.
Who's got Uncle Remus? Do you got Uncle Remus, Juniper?
I still think we should have done. I still think we should have done the thing where we convince a bunch of right wingers that the drag queens are gonna have the Uncle Remus stories removed from the library.
Yeah.
So they'll go down there and I'll bring the hot tar. We're gonna dress as characters from the beloved stories. Don't worry, I'll bring the costumes. I'll bring the hot tar.
I don't want to meet the people at the Bring Back Song of the South party. I'm just gonna.
Oh, we only
tell
got
you
to
right
meet.
now.
Only got to meet them for a minute before we get them in their costume.
Only got to meet him a minute until the vest goes off.
Okay, but now I'm back in. See, are you
Now,
bossing me
LG,
around?
hold on. I wanna go back to that thing with the
What a dong of the
the
South.
hot car party.
Oh, I like Dong of the
The
South.
people,
Now that's a
the
okay.
people that would show up, the people that would show up to that.
Yeah.
Now, would you remember? I was gonna go out in the street this year, like if local sports team won their big thing,
Yeah, yeah.
and I was willing to do that.
Go fighting lynchers.
Ooh.
I would not be willing to wade into that crowd. You couldn't pay me enough.
Well, that's the thing.
That's
It's interesting. As interesting as it would be to fuck with them and everything, as we've seen so many times in the past, the cops are always going to be on their side. You know, that's why I got some legal
and
advice. You know,
there's enough of those batshit crazy fuckers there.
yeah.
When's the birth of the nation anime come out?
I was advised by legal counsel not to do the tar thing, and I put all the tar with the cool labels on it. I put it all in the same warehouse with the bleach, and it smells crazy in there.
I don't
It's
know
been
if you can
so
combine
hot.
those two things.
No,
You know,
I don't know.
It seems like a OSHA or like a WEMIS thing.
It was like 114 degrees on that floor the last time I was over there. I haven't been
Can you
back.
at least get my
very
concentrated
hot
hydrogen peroxide out of there first?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm gonna
pretty
need
cool.
to get that pretty quick because you can hear it sometimes. Like you can just hear stuff bursting. It's like 3 miles from here.
It's not real blackface if you don't use 145-degree tar.
You have
It's not real blackface unless it's 0.00000.
Right. This is how we're gonna take advantage of their
Wait.
nerdery.
LG, that's not the same warehouse you were storing that fertilizer for me.
Well, of course
Is
it
it?
is.
It's really far away from the fuel oil. It's fine.
Oh, and that's right.
No.
And that's right next to the power plant. Remember the power plant?
Yeah,
Shit,
I
that's
had
a
all
bad
this
idea.
built. I had all this built out back of Sons of Trier Light and Power. I mean, obviously. I mean, looks like we got that for so cheap. I don't even remember if McMaster ever came by and picked up his Jew gold. Like, he may not have. He may not have. He was desperate to get rid of the fucking thing, and he really didn't want anybody to talk about anything we did at that party. I don't know if he ever picked up the gold. Do we still have the gold? We probably still have the gold.
I don't know. We gotta go check our bars. Check our personal gold bar reserve.
Oh,
You
Oh,
gotta get the
goddamn it.
safe, and you gotta go to the bank, and you gotta get the safe, and then you gotta remember the code, but you forgot the code because you always forget the code. Then you gotta go back home to get the code, and then go back to the bank to get to the safe to get to the bars that may or may not be there that you didn't give them.
You guys made me laugh too fucking hard. My back is so fucked up. I knew that was gonna happen. I don't shit. Doesn't matter. It'll get better. It always does.
The curious case of the D&D rapist. That would be a rogue, by the way. Yeah, Dan. Totally would be a rogue.
Wait, but what's so curious about that? I've met a lot of people that play D&D, and it's not that much of a surprise.
Because you can't. They don't let them steal the cum. Did you forget the cum part? You can't. They can't. They gotta. They can't have it.
You gotta roll on sleight.
They gotta pull it out and run with the sleight of hand right before they bust.
The sperm theft guy is a
Dangerous
paladin.
game.
That's
a dangerous game.
He's not just a sperm theft guy. He's a semen retention guy, and he's a paladin.
Yeah.
Or you could.
God, semen retention paladin.
It's actually a subclass. It's actually much more powerful than a standard paladin because it's so brimming with cum.
Right.
Yeah. Every 10 day that you go without nutting, you gain a spell slot.
That's good. That was good.
Knew a guy that
over there just perplexed.
Knew a guy that played semen retention paladin on a campaign that lasted like 14 years. Never came, not one time. by the end, he was just one-shotting everything. He's a fucking terrible mood all the time.
Yeah, and they're in the same game with the extra snooty bards. They just in the corner. They can't watch nothing.
You can't have those sunglasses in the same party.
They're gonna be like Mir
corner
Lucas in fucking Star Wars, dude.
They're
gonna cut their eyes out.
They sit in the corner.
If they can see, they're just busting.
They sit in the corner drinking a Zima, talking about why women can't come.
It's a myth.
It's a myth. According to their religion.
Oh god. Okay, how about you do the like a long time ago in a galaxy far, far away, and you just cut to a woman coming.
to the cantina music.
You know what's fucked up? Like that character creator looks really good. Somebody's probably already done Semen Retention Paladin on Baldur's Gate. I bet they have. I still haven't fucked with
it. Star Wars, but racist.
No, the Semen Retention Paladin, the D&D guy that gets the extra.
Okay, yeah, Semen Retention Paladin.
Goddamn.
That is absolutely my next playthrough. Paladin who can't come, 100%.
Yeah.
What class would the fascist enabling neoliberal be a part of?
Well, like probably like the
like a bard, like a really shitty bard.
Yeah, like the Obama speechwriter guy. Like
Obama speechwriter bard.
The Obama speechwriter bard.
We also call them kente cloth bards.
If you pass your skill check, like the enemy is just like, well, let's wait and see. Maybe things will just work out.
They can negate a favored enemy just at will. So if you've got like a huntress fucking style ranger, it's like, oh yeah, you can't actually hunt orcs around here.
Yeah, you can't do that. This is originally
elves.
Yeah, that's what it is. It's that the elves spread that the elves spread all these rumors of the semen theft into the
Well, to be
paladin.
clear, I'm making love to gnomes in my imagination. I'm sucking off Dwargar.
Yeah.
Oh, and you compare that with the next character could be the semen snatching demon chick.
Now, I know a lot of people think that Asmodeus is our enemy, but I believe that if we sit down at the tavern and have a beer, there's no need for us to be at war with the Nine Hells.
Have an ale. I think if we have a mead, I think we can resolve these different.
I think if we just sat down and had a mead, we'd find out that our enemy was just a friend we didn't understand.
They're all afraid of the communist mind flayers.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're afraid of Lycanids.
Be wary of the mind flayer with names like Goldstein. Okay? They're out to get you. They are.
I think it's Mind Flaya.
Yes. I have a little trouble with illithid speak.
Ill and out if it speak.
Yeah.
Fucking speaking of fucking role-playing games, did you guys see are they really just gonna roll Starfield out there like it's fucking Skyrim 2? Is that what
it's fine. You know what? Trust in the Lord, dude.
What's the question? I don't understand.
Yeah.
Fucking Todd Howard.
Trust in the Lord.
Fucking Todd Howard walked out on stage with that I married a porn star look he has on his face all the time, right?
Did he?
And he walked out with that same Todd Howard look he has on his face. And he just played a bunch of footage of their new thing. it just looks like Fallout or Skyrim or whatever. Like,
oh my God,
Shut
Bethesda made a
shut the fuck up.
Bethesda game.
You know,
Yeah.
Chairman G, censor this man.
My God,
Space
it
Fallout.
finally happened. They made a Fallout game in space.
Oh yeah, who is not fucking shooting fat ropes?
I'm not
The
I'm not
concept of
convinced.
Fallout in space, dude.
Now, whom among
I'm not convinced. I kind of don't really care about crafting in games. So
Yeah. They kind of took it
Whatever.
too far. They took it too far. But it,
well,
I just think
it's just
it's
not
fun,
for
man.
me. I mean, I'm sure a lot of people would love it, but
I think if
give
Todd
Blizzard
had,
that-
motherfuckers do.
I think if Todd hadn't settled down with a porn star and just been completely drained of semen all the time, I think if Todd was more of a semen retention paladin,
Hmm.
I think we would get a higher quality product. I can't
Oh
remember.
no! He doesn't fuck her. He just gazes upon her.
Yeah.
He ponders.
I gotta look up.
Yeah,
It's
she's like a-
really,
like a-
Pondering an orb is out. Pondering your bitch is in.
she's like
it's a really
ghost.
famous
She's like a
famous porn star, and I can't remember off the top of my head who it is. I gotta look it up.
ghost.
Oh shit! I don't know any
being
fucking porn stars. Shit.
saves them from the future.
Ashlyn Ray,
Van
Danny
Darkholm.
Jensen.
Van Darkholm.
What? Why would you name a dude?
It's like
I don't
a
know. Maybe Todd Howard's gay. I don't know.
What? That's a bit of a stretch for the bit. I like to think around here that
A little bit of a stretch. That's what fucking Van Darkholm said.
all I'm saying is that the
All right,
the
see
future
now
Trump-
that is more in line
future-
with the level of gay joke that the Sons of Trier
The-
has come to.
Yeah,
you
I
expect
had
me
to
to
set it up, dude. Come on, give me a sec.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I forgot to remind people. Don't take every fucking right turn on the highway to get to your joke. Just get to your joke.
No, I'm fucking playing chess, dude.
This is not 3D
This ain't
chess.
chess. This is definitely
This
checkers.
is calling
It's the
Todd
Queen's
Howard
Gambit.
a homosexual. This is completely different.
I definitely checkmate.
What about trans Howard? And he's like, it's just Todd Howard
No,
with trans. But then,
this
like,
is
the
a
libs
different
are
thing.
afraid to criticize him, and they're like, I don't know if I can criticize him for a bad game.
Oh, you know who I'm thinking of? I'm thinking of Kevin Eastman from Heavy Metal. I had him confused
Wait,
with.
isn't that the guy who got fucking owned on January 6th?
Nah, because I see because Todd Howard was apparently going after his employees.
Yeah,
Was he really?
Todd is normal.
Okay,
Well,
yeah.
there was
Did
apparently
Todd ever
apparently
pay,
that-
like offer a horse though?
apparently there's a
Did
A
you do?
horse.
Did you do my instead of a kingdom for a horse? My kingdom for a horse. Did he do like
My
a
king
horse
for a
for
horse?
pussy? Like
Oh.
Elon did.
See, we went two different
What?
directions there.
yeah we went left. You went right.
Yeah.
I did not go right.
I was like, Todd.
Well, you
Howard
went
was
off
a
in some
fucking
direction.
horse.
I don't know what direction. I don't know if we're doing a clock or if we're doing an actual Z3 axis.
It's a D8.
I mean, maybe you
one
went
is,
off to
one is
negative
up and then you just go around.
100. I don't know if we're doing.
We still don't know
Quaternions?
if Todd Howard is fucking that horse for pussy.
Are we doing pitching, y'all? Like I don't.
The
I don't
horse
know
is
what the
trans.
orientation-
Isn't it?
Right, the horse is trans because Todd Howard forcibly transitioned to horse, but then he was like,
Horse fam?
yeah, he forcibly transitioned to horse, right? Because he was like, well, I want to fuck this horse, but I'm only fucking a trans horse. Let's be real. I mean, but
he had
he
a
did it in a
special,
bigoted way because he wasn't like it's not a real pussy. Because I don't
He
want
had
to
a
fuck a
special-
real pussy, but I want to fuck a pocket pussy, so I need to build the horse a pussy.
So you had to build the
transition
pocket
horse.
dimension for the pussy.
Right. So this is Todd Howard's thing.
That's
Todd
D&D.
Howard- Yeah, Todd Howard has to this is more like this is what Rahm Emanuel's brother specializes in actually. Rahm Emanuel's brother is like he has like two modes, right? In mode 1, he's like, if you're over the age of 15, you should consider killing yourselves and letting me feast on your organs. Now in his other mode, he's like, what if I made a horse who didn't have a pussy have a giant horse cock length pussy? So he goes around forcibly transitioning animals, right? And Todd Howard is what we would call an acolyte of his school of thought. What if the horse's pussy was fake and I forcibly transitioned it? Because he's also a transphobe, right? But he's also like really a big time chaser. You know what I'm saying? He's like one of those.
Oh god! Oh, so he's riding the fucking crest on the like. I want to kill them all and I want to fuck them all.
Yeah, he's like I want to kill fuck them all. So
he's a kill fucker.
He's a kill.
I mean that's a serial killer, right?
Yeah, he's an egg smasher.
I may or may not be alleging that Todd Howard does have serial killer-like tendencies. I may or may not be alleging this. I'm just saying I've read his blog.
Isn't Killfucker like the bad guy in Black
guessed that when he was a CEO.
I think he just wants to fuck the lizards. He just wants to fuck a dinosaur. Yeah, honestly, no,
Right.
He wants to fuck a dinosaur, but his proxy is lizards. But then his like fictional proxy is lizard folk.
Right.
Yeah, the lizard people.
But he wants to fuck. He wants a nut in like a plesiosaur.
Right. See, we're starting to catch on now to what's going on with this situation.
But the plesiosaur is a kid.
Well, yes. Well, that's because again, he's an acolyte of Rahm Emanuel's brother, whose third thing is phrenological pedophilia. He has to fuck the best skulled child.
Phrenological, okay.
Phrenological pedophilia. And as a race scientist of some esteem in Harvard, I should think you'd be very familiar with this. He learned.
Oh yeah, no, totally.
He learned it from your department, as I understand it, which is a thing I've been waiting to get you on the show to question you about. But I've been civil. I've been civil.
Listen, we've been dealing with the whole mask thing and forcing
Right.
the masks on to like recirculate the nanobots, but like
Yeah. I understand you've been too busy putting the GIMP masks on conservatives and spanking them. The Lord's work, really. You know, again, not everything is bad, I guess is what I'm trying to say there. But my point is that Todd Howard is a transphobe whose fetish is horses.
Yeah.
Yeah, but he'll fuck a trans horse.
Right. Kind of like Herman Goering's fetish was.
Yes.
Yeah.
Like, nobody knows this, but Catherine the Great, she didn't die fucking a male horse.
No.
She died fucking a trans female horse.
Right. Yeah, but she was also a transphobe.
She's big time.
Big time.
Would they go for a very horse-like zebra?
I mean, anything, like it's any port in a storm, right? You know what I'm saying? Like.
Okay, because I mean, that's very specific. You gotta broaden out the categories there.
Yeah,
I mean, they made a really big clit out of ivory.
Yeah. No, this is all true. Yeah.
This is all like, yeah.
Game Informer reported on this. I don't know why everyone's like, I don't know why they call it you're doing slander against Todd Howard. This is Game Informer reporting.
Like, it's not even new. It's not even a
hard.
new
They'll take a giraffe.
See, but what nobody knows is, somebody sharpened the clit of the ivory clit of the horse, the trans horse, and that's what actually killed her.
That's what got her.
It was an assassination, but the horse didn't know that. So
this is the most
horse
popular
actually survived the rest of its natural life.
This is probably the most effective way to assassinate monarchs is to do
a clit murder.
You got to figure out what kind of weird sex slave they got, and then you modify that in some type of way.
See, now you're starting
to catch on. It's classic.
Yeah, I see you've now finally started reading my newsletter, is what I'm gathering.
This is why. No, I mean the video game company that did Total War, they knew about this. That's why like catamites are like plus whatever 3 intrigue or whatever. Because it's intriguing.
Right.
And if you had a horse catamite, I mean that's hella intriguing.
You don't want to get intrigued on the battlefield. You're gonna lose.
You're shit intrigued. Like
you're shit kind of getting wrecked.
You get intrigued a little bit, but you don't want to get your shit like totally like intrigued, like wrapped around intrigued.
No.
Now you're fucked.
Yeah, you're totally fucked, man.
God damn it. Oh, fuck, my backup's so much worse than you're laughing like that.
This is why I don't go on podcasts.
I don't know why you guys are laughing. I'm like trying to figure out, like, I'm just reporting on what Game Informer reported, and y'all are like, this is funny shit. Ha ha, giggle, giggle. This is real fucking life. These people are monsters. Todd Howard forcibly transitions and rapes horses. Okay? This is not, like, the horse isn't like, oh, I'm going to get my horse RT and I'm going to be a fucking, no. The horse is not, this is not consensual.
Joke's on him. That's a shaved llama.
This is
Got my ass. I don't know what to say to that.
This is what they all do.
Yeah.
We know about George Lucas, and we know about the puppets. We know all about his friend Jim Henson. We know
Right.
that.
Yeah.
We
that's
know
where
about
George learned
Todd
it from.
Howard. We know about Todd Howard and the horse situation, and we know all about Elon Musk's sex racetrack. This is the kind of research.
Yeah, we have. It can't be left unsaid.
Right.
Right. He has a racetrack where, because he is autosexual, because he only is attracted to cars, thinks about cars, beats up cars, has sex with cars, he has a racetrack. It's a secret facility where he has imprisoned all anthropomorphic human-like cars. And that's Kit from Knight Rider. That's
Turbo Teen is getting fucking child assaulted.
And Jeff Gordon.
Oh, absolutely. Like Turbo Teen even makes that little pose and everything. If you want me to be honest, Turbo Teen kind of asked for it.
They actually found out a way to like glitch his GIF, so he just is constantly in a state of turning to a car. And that's what Elon loves.
He's got the most egregious crime though is Lightning McQueen. That is a beloved children's character.
It's
you
weird.
Can't just.
It's also weird that he, as a side note, has done a version of that with Steve McQueen, because that's not even a car. That's a dude.
It's just a guy that drove.
He actually plays M83 Steve McQueen.
Yeah, it's kind of fucked up. These people, like, it's important to. Like, people are like, why does Sons of Trier spend so much time talking about the weird, like, sexual habits and sexual mores and sexual lives of these freaks? That's because it's important to know. These people are fucking weird.
This is what they do with your money after they're done stealing it.
Yeah.
Is they steal all your money, and you say, hey, Elon, what did you do the other day? And he says, well, the other day, I sat inside Lightning McQueen, and I fucked a clone of Steve McQueen while listening to M83's Steve McQueen.
While I was listening to the band Queen,
honestly,
I was having
you know
sex with
what?
Steve McQueen inside of
It's pretty good.
McQueen. Yeah, it's super cool. It's super cool, actually. Yeah, it's really cool. It's really dope. It's a really fun thing.
It's very dope.
Do you guys remember?
I like to rub pictures of the Dogecoins on my nipples while I do it. I know you guys don't want to talk about that so much. I think that.
Do you guys remember? Do you guys remember Herbie the Love Bug?
Yeah,
I clapped those two.
That's what Elon Musk does. Like when he wins capitalism, finally, he's going to do the thing that like Wario does on Wario Land, where he turns the fucking moon into his picture. But he's going to turn it into the fucking picture Dom Luker uploaded.
God damn it.
It's super cool, I raped Steve McQueen inside of Lightning McQueen. I thought it was really like a meta-analysis on the somber reality of technology, That's what I thought, anyway.
It's a clone of Steve McQueen, but that's better. That's better in many ways.
I hear all these liberals, they're always mad at me, and the left is always mad at me, and like I have too many important things to read. Like right now, I'm finding out this really cool dog Spot, and how he runs. It's super cool. The government keeps giving me money, so I just have time to explore my Greek philosophical pursuits.
I don't have a wife anymore. I would be clapping Lightning McQueen's metal cheeks, just going to town, just blasting him in the tailpipe. And the wife, she comes outside and she says, "This is not you. This is not in your heart. Do not do this."
Oh, wait, are we doing Italian Elon Musk now?
He got kind of Italian.
We doing Italian Elon Musk now?
If you need to make an Italian,
I said
you have permission.
Space. In my space company. I said
it's me, Arriba Kids.
It's me.
Hey, that's Ron
Twitter
Jeremy.
okay to find and hunt children for sex.
Have you guys
Italiano Musk.
Have you guys ever seen the old Hanna-Barbera cartoon with the funny dune buggy? Oh, I fucked the shit out of it.
Have you ever seen a sexy dune buggy on a Hanna-Barbera?
He makes the noise.
Dune buggy. Oh no!
No, Elon, no. No, it's okay, dune buggy. I think you're a really nice guy, you know. I just want to kiss you. I just give you a kiss.
Just a little kiss under your tailpipe.
Let me kiss your tailpipe. Italian Musk. All right, I'm down. I can do this one.
That evil dog is like sitting in the dune buggy while it's happening.
Yeah.
What is the evil dog's name?
Muttley.
Like he knows how to get an Italian car off, but like nobody else knows how to do that.
Yeah.
Because Italian cars are like really, really bad for ergonomics.
You can't. You. It's very, very difficult. You have to take it to a specialized mechanic and buy specialized lubricant to get an Italian car off.
Have you ever
Oh, God. He's like rolling underneath that fucking car and like sucking it off.
Have you ever tried to get a Ferrari to bust? You not make a Ferrari bust. I make a Ferrari bust.
Your lungs cannot possibly take a V12.
Yeah. Do you think you have the kind of strength to take that horsepower in the V12 engine? I don't think so.
Oh God!
Oh no! I gotta say, this is the weirdest fucking episode of Sons of Trio we've had in a while. So thanks, Skirt.
You're
Thanks for
welcome.
coming on and doing that. That's the thing that's happened now. I can put that one under the old.
No, listen. Elon Musk's sex racetrack is a widely known.
Yeah.
It's a widely known concept. We are not out in weird territory here.
No.
You're hearing about it more and more.
Yes, it was not that long ago.
It's not a fucking like niche tweet by a sub 10,000 follower Twitter account.
Some people have been to the sex racetrack in Nevada. It's very wonderful.
No. The fact that Elon Musk keeps Lightning McQueen the sex racetrack is common knowledge.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's so widely known that an entire series based on the sex racetrack was recently pitched on the Twitter program Mindful Wellness.
I said to Elon, I can get you such a great sex racetrack, such a beautiful sex racetrack. A wonderful.
You can have a sex racetrack.
One of the best ideas.
It's not. You shouldn't do rape on it. Just do consensual sex racetrack. Like that's fine.
That's what I said to Elon. I said, why are you raping Steve McQueen inside of Lightning McQueen? Why are you doing these things? You could just have a beautiful sex racetrack, the most perfect sex racetrack that's ever been had. That's what I said to Elon.
He was right though. He had a point. He said, the problem is there are only so many anthropomorphic cartoon humanoid cars. There's only so many. It's not a long list, and they're all prudes. They're just none of them are easy.
Elon just wanted to talk about the mathematics of fucking Steve McQueen inside of the sex racetrack. He just wanted to talk about the physical, the implications of the physics or some shit. I don't know.
He did finally give up on it though, and I think they use it. He got bored of it, just like everything that he does. And I think they use it for some kind of hyperloop now. I
heard that what he's doing is he gets like an AI that he's basically like set up an AI where it's like X coordinate, Y coordinate, and then like time to drop.
Sex coordinate.
Himself in this really, really big vat of like it's him, and it's a whole bunch of other like they're kind of like they're like actors like of him, and then at some point they pick one of the actors up. It's like a claw game, if you were to say that. And drop them onto a dick. Yeah,
the plot of the Matrix. Right. That's all they did.
It's a gambling because you never know when you're going to get picked up and dropped onto a dick.
Right. Again, the plot of the Matrix 3. That's all these people are living anyway.
Yeah.
They just
I mean,
think they're
it is. It is the Matrix 3. Yeah,
it entirely is. These people have no original ideas in their head. They just repeat what they've seen on TV.
I'm just thinking about Joe Pantoliano like describing a cock he wants to suck.
Yeah.
It's got to be 7 inches long. I don't want to remember anything.
Did you guys ever see? I think it's the first X-Files movie. Did you ever see that one where like there's that dude in West Virginia who's like kidnapping women and he kidnaps the FBI agent, and that's when the FBI is like, we have to act to get our agent back, and Mulder's like,
Oliver Anthony.
yeah, and then like the old they use the Catholic psychic, right? They use the Catholic,
yeah.
yeah. Do you remember that guy was a pedophile in that movie?
That fucking asshole is like what, level 4?
Yeah.
My man using like what? What shitty spell does that fucking guy use?
It's like basic exorcism. It's like it's enough to like remove possession from like a household object or whatever.
Yeah.
Like basic exorcism.
Oh, my fucking espresso maker is trans.
It's minor exorcism.
Minor sexorcism, yes. Yeah. No, I was just thinking about that movie a while ago, and I was like, that fucking priest was a pedophile in that movie. I was like, that was the whole plot. There's like this pedophile priest, and they're like, can we trust him? He's a pedophile. He's not even psychic. And it's like,
He loves kids. We need his powers.
We need his powers to solve this X-file of who kidnapped this one.
Yeah. God let him keep his powers. Well, he fucked kids.
Yeah.
Let's see. You can get a lot of magical powers by doing that, but he still would have got owned in PvP by Semen Retention Paladin.
Right.
It's still stronger than Pedophile Exorcist.
Yeah. If you don't rape a kid, you're more powerful.
Right.
Yeah. Semen Retention Paladin.
But if you steal a kid's blood, you're more powerful than a kid, or than a guy who didn't rape a kid.
Yeah.
Right. So the tier list goes.
The plot.
It's child blood vampire is at the top.
Las Vegas. Yes.
Pedophile Exorcist tier C, Semen Retention Paladin tier B, and
what class is Hyper Karen?
Hyper.
Okay. I'm gonna do it, and I'm gonna be totally wrong. So you need to change it in post.
You can.
I'm not gonna do it. Oh fuck, no. I'm a pussy. At the bottom of the power rankings, it's me, and I'm a pussy.
No, you can totally build Hyper Karen to be a Hyper Carry. You just have to.
Like Master Yi.
You need to make sure she's tanky enough.
Or like you got a helmet that has like a multiple fucking lens kind of setup, so you can see people like that you want to talk to the manager about.
Right.
This was the D&D episode. How nice that we.
I feel like Hyper Karen would be a monk.
Yeah.
Nicholas,
okay.
Handing it.
No, Hypercarry is a druid because you can become a big boy and you can like carry, like you can literally be a mount for.
Oh, the druid is the tough guy conservative.
I don't know, the one famous
the
Karen.
druid is clearly Alex Jones. I don't know why we're even debating that.
Yeah.
Alex Jones.
He's a wombat though. Like, okay, my man Alex Jones, he never gets to like badger.
No.
He never gets to like elk. Elk is a good fucking wild shit, by the way.
Yeah.
Yes.
He only gets to like a fucking wombat. Like you look at the man, my man is a wombat. Like
fucking wallaby.
He definitely took bear totem.
Oh, big
He can
time.
get to
Like a frog tech totem.
a crustacean, like a mole cricket.
Like a crustacean.
Like a mole cricket or like a isopod.
Like a really plump silverfish.
Yeah. I want to be a swarm of locusts.
That'd actually be kind of cool. Okay, back up. That's actually would be super
No.
fun.
Okay, that's actually okay.
If you turn
fucking
into a stormtrooper,
GMs or DMs,
dope as fuck.
have a guy who's made of little tiny guys.
Okay, there
Yeah.
you go. Yeah.
No,
Okay.
this is good. So when you kill the big guy, he pops like a fucking shit-filled balloon, and these little guys. So you can like have a guy, and then when he's reduced to 0 hit points, he turns into however many like little swarms you want.
Yeah.
That's
That's a really good like DM tip.
It's going to be hard to get that one.
Piece of shit. And you can have the guys like each little swarm be a piece of shit too. Yeah,
it's going to be hard to get that one past. Okay, is there any precedent for characters that do something other than die and be removed from the game when they hit 0 HP? Is there any precedent for that?
Oh yeah, big time.
Sure.
Beyond just like enchantment, beyond just like it's a normal guy in every way except that one time he returns from death or whatever. Like
fucking liches, dude. Come on, for Christ's sake.
So they're supposed to die then.
Kind of.
But they have part of their guy in a bucket.
Oh, okay, all right.
And you just put parts of your guy in a bucket.
Actually,
and then
it's called
you can't kill all the buckets. And you can be a total cunt and put the bucket in a different
phylactery
plane.
Phylactery, yeah.
You can put your phylactery in a different plane. So like you can put it in like a plane that only you can access, and it's like a password protected guy.
And the password is the name of my favorite anime character.
Guy? Well, fuck you. I have more guy, and I never die.
Yeah.
It's wild that it took us hundreds of episodes of the show before somebody said phylactery.
I'm really glad it happened.
But I'm telling you, they did so good with that new Baldur's Gate. You know, D&D's coming back. This was the D&D episode to celebrate.
I'm not gonna lie.
Even though it wasn't like really obviously a D&D episode, it kind of was.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, the minute we had like the most popular D&D streamer in the world on our fucking show, we were stuck.
I got scared of it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The guy who streamed it every second of every day.
The most widely known D&D streamers. You know, somebody's got to be out there. Somebody's got to stop D&D from going woke. You know.
Oh yeah, you know, you have to be able to say this the C word about Chinese people.
Right.
You have to be able to say that in D&D.
Right.
It's very important.
You know, it's like there's too much racism down here to like there. You got your foreground racism.
It's
down
not
here.
racism if you have elf ears.
I was in character when I said that about the orc.
In character.
I only meant it about orcs. I didn't mean it about you.
I need to know now what the first incidence of I was in character, so this isn't racist. Like I need to know what that was.
Yeah.
So black people can't be kings.
So I was a black dwarf, so I'm allowed to say Dwargar.
Yeah, kind of like that. It's that. It's just. You know what am I saying? It's kind of like it's just fucking.
It's worse than that.
Yeah. So they were like, no, but if you look, there's precedent for them to be able to say it with a hard R.
Dwemer.
Yeah, it means Dwomer in their language.
That the guys in Todd Howard and Elder Scrolls is the Dwemer.
Yeah.
Oh, there's supposed to be a lot of religion in there too.
Dwemers and shit, but hoes and tricks.
Can't stand religion.
Shit, but hoes and tricks. Yep. I should have named that the episode. Too bad I'm not gonna fucking edit this.
But you got to edit it in post. You got to cut out all the horrible shit we just said.
My name is Osama bin Laden.
You've all been
Pope is a
told.
Nazi. Pope is a Nazi. Pope is a Nazi. Pope is a Nazi.
They didn't do too many Hitlers today, so I'm proud of you guys.
Are you shitting me?
Oh, bruh, I've been fucking Roman saluting the whole time.
Do you know how many? Like, did you lose track of the number of Hitlers we did?
Yeah,
Dear Lord,
no,
I want to
I don't
apologize to the autistic community right now for everything I've
I don't
said.
know.
I don't know. Like when I was like,
Oh, is it not? Are you not allowed to make fun of Hitler because he's fucking neurodiverse now?
Yeah, that's a new thing.
You're being very impolite to Mr. Hitler.
Yeah.
His methamphetamine addiction was actually a precursor to with an Adderall prescription.
He's an addict. He's a PWUD. He's a person who uses drugs. You can't fucking do that.
Well, see, if he was around today, he would have had an Adderall prescription, and he would have just been normal.
Right.
But no, it was stigmatized.
Oh God, I really want to see, and I'm sure people have done it, but I want to see, and not in a stan way, and I hope you don't edit this out, but I want to see what Hitler was like, or would have been like, if he had Tumblr.
I think that's just totally.
This is honest to God. Like, I want to see, like, if you gave him a fucking outlet. He was a failed artist, so he's already a fucking shoo-in.
Yeah.
Like,
he's gonna do Pickaroo fucking Abbeys.
The other day, I saw an old tweet or an old screenshot from when we were making fun of that game that came out on Steam that was called like Sex with Hitler or Sex Nazis or something.
Yeah.
And
I did not see that. That's great.
Oh, I meant to go back and try to find out if it was actually real, but then I never did. Like, it just sounded like
It's
something
real.
that was like so they really went and made the whole thing just to be contrary or just be edgy.
The Japanese make every game involving like sex and Hitler.
Well, I guess that makes more sense if it's Japanese people. It makes more sense.
It's not even interesting, to be very frank.
Yeah, I would imagine.
Yeah, where is the game where a giant fucking squid cream pies Hitler though?
Again, it's in Japan. It's called Super Baby.
I have zero doubt.
He's not our senior Japanese porn trend analyst for nothing.
That's that Hitler dating sim.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like, I'm sure we posted about this a lot when it came out. Hang on. Yeah, I bet if I search my own posts and I type Spear of Destiny.
Justin Timberlake.
You search
Bustin' Timberlake.
Bustin'
I
Timberlake.
bet if I search my own posts.
you search cum retention for Paladin.
Cum retention, Justin Timberlake.
Justin Timberlake cum retention.
Yeah. Hitler.
Okay, I'll have to clear that out.
and then like 2 spaces just to make sure you're not including it in a sentence. Hitler.
Yeah.
That was my
You gotta keep the Hitler like afterwards, so it's like a secondary search term.
Okay, yeah.
You're
If I
literally
just
just adding the word Hitler to it all.
If I just search my own tweets, for Spear of Destiny, this comes up, and it's a picture of the game, and the post says, "Okay, whoever gifted me this on Steam, the joke's on you. These management mechanics are flawless. I just found the Spear of Destiny and bounced on it like a human pogo stick. 10 out of 10."
Like with his butthole.
That's why I was going to
What
find.
kind of powers do you gain if you fucking bounce on the Spear of Destiny with your fucking pooper?
I don't know.
I mean,
these are the hard hitting philosophical questions I was not prepared to be.
Welcome to Rock Bottom.
Welcome to Rock. Whoa, fucking Simpsons, man. Yeah. Welcome to Rock Bottom, where we're gonna shove a rock up your bottom. Get it?
okay.
It's
Yeah,
satire.
I'm just going to go ahead and take the link for this whole thread, and I'm going to put it in the old Discord.
It sucks that you're gonna just edit out the worst parts of your shit.
I want you to know. Listen,
You can literally like be like you can make me do the I grabbed her sweet can.
I want you to
Sweet
know.
can.
I want you to know how very little I'm going to do once this episode is on the air.
You're gonna somehow find like a picture of me, even if it's the fucking cartoon like drawing that I did, and like you're gonna make the eyes Asian more.
Oh, I'm
You're gonna
sorry,
model
Ian.
those
I'm
fucking
going to
eyes
make you look
like hard.
bad. Then you'll
Yeah,
be
you're
caught
gonna-
on your main account.
Look, we're
I have no secondary, dude. I'm fucking wrong on this shit.
Our apologies to Skirt Vonnegut, aka Ian
For his
Milestone.
upcoming ban.
Our apology.
You will have to submit cum and penis imprints to Elon Musk for verification.
Yeah. What is going on with that? Why is he like, I need to see your balls? I need
Yeah,
to,
I need to see your balls for.
I need to verify your balls. That's all. It's super cool. Why don't you just let me verify your balls?
Well, let me look at your balls.
Let me look at
Look
your
at this,
fucking balls, mate.
Look at this sweet.
now he's
plug.
fucking Australian Elon Musk.
Yeah.
I mean, Italian Elon Musk was good, but like,
Let me look
I
at
think
your
I think there's fertile territory in Australian Elon Musk.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
you leave your options open. Yeah.
with regular Elon Musk, people are like, they say like whatever their thing is, literally anything, and then he goes, concerning, much to consider. But then the Australian Elon Musk is more contrarian. Like they're like, "Hey, Australian Elon Musk, did you hear about this?" And he's like, "Nah."
Nar.
Nor.
Nar. What's going on there? Nar. Nar. I'm going down to Bendigo, get some green QB. Nar.
Wow,
Nar.
look at this big butt plug that you unlock on the highest research tree in Sex with Hitler. Wow.
Oh no.
Nar. Nar.
Oh no.
Nar. I hang out with a lot of Australian people, so nar. Nar. I'm not doing it. Nar.
Yes.
It's
Yeah,
okay that I
I
do
mean,
the accent. They gave me an A-word pass in this case.
I haven't seen Amy Therese in a long
An
time. She's
R
like,
word
"Man."
pass.
They gave me an R-word pass. Yeah.
Or
Nar.
an
I
O word pass.
I thought all the old accounts like that were going to be unbanned.
Yeah.
Like,
Nar.
but they didn't unban
Nar.
Amy Therese. Like, what gives?
It's
Well,
the Nazis.
yeah. Why would you unban the Queen?
I'm saying, like, I thought he was going to unban all of the accounts that got banned, like, since forever.
No. No. No, he's not doing that. No. No.
These are all fake. None of these are that real insane person. So sad.
It is
Well,
sad.
maybe we're better off. Maybe it's okay if Twitter just disintegrates.
It'll be sad. I don't know. I miss you guys.
Well, that's the thing. Is we already got the important part. We met everybody on it that was worth a shit
Yeah.
within like, a short time of using it. And then we started hanging out. That's the important part. Is we did.
Everybody important. I still haven't
I
met
think so.
Gene Roddenberry.
Fucking Gene can't still be alive.
Yeah, that Star Wars shit was real though, and he's totally alive. We just haven't met him.
Like we're lucky that that is fiction because it wasn't 2023 like the year of like the fucking troubles or whatever. Like
Yeah, something like that.
wasn't like 2020, 2021, 22, 23. Wasn't that like when things first start to get so bad that the response to it is planetary space communists?
Mm-hmm. Strap the fuck in, mate. Strap the fuck in. It's time for planetary ultra space communism. Gene Roddenberry's doing semen retention.
Oh shit! Before we go, I'm gonna go find one more old Twitter post.
Joke's on you. We're not going
Do you
anywhere.
guys?
We're
Do
eternal
you guys
now.
remember?
This is happening. This is fucking doom shit now, my friend. We are here forever. We got the one guest we've been trying to get this whole time, Michael Jordan Peterson, on the show. We're never stopping now, my friend. It's never
Do you
gonna
guys
end.
remember?
You feel that
Do you
cold
guys?
steel at the back of your head? That's my handgun holding me hostage.
Come play with us, LG. Come
No,
play
listen,
forever and
Yeah.
you
ever
can't hold
and
you
ever.
can't hold people you can't hold people hostage and make them podcast at gunpoint. That bit is a
Bullshit!
trademark.
Bullshit! I saw the Supreme Court ruling. Bullshit! I
No,
saw it.
that bit is a trademark of Mindful Wellness Enterprises.
Bullshit! It is not. I saw the Supreme Court ruling
Emphasis.
on that. They said I could totally do it as long as I don't bother to watch the show and only fake stream it. And I didn't hear it live, so it's original to me.
Now posted in the Discord is what happens when you tell an AI the phrase luxury gay space communism.
It tells you that communism's bad, actually.
No, it creates a picture that out of all the stuff that people did with the AIs, which I didn't think was all that great, it gives you a picture which I think perfectly represents the concept of a luxury gay space communism. Like it did a really good job.
Nice. I'm
It
not
did a
gonna
really
lie. I'm like a child. I'm just looping back to race data and laughing my head off. But
race
Captain,
data pretty good.
It's been established that the Asians can, in fact, jump 3 meters higher. Like, that is killing me.
You know what the coolest part about the luxury gay space communism
Oh,
picture
I
is?
get it. I do a fucking phrenology. Nobody thinks it's cute and funny. They're like, oh shit, Dan's back on his bullshit again. Okay. All right. I see how this is.
I thought we were off the air though.
We have not. We are still rolling, my friend. Why do you? Who and
Oh.
what? Who gave the indication we were off the air?
I thought we was off the air.
What gave you the impression we were off the air?
I thought the air was off.
Why?
It's okay.
Because we've
off
been
of it.
streaming now for 47 straight hours.
Yeah.
It's okay.
Because
Yeah,
I've
Sorry.
been pissing in shoe boxes. Huh?
I thought the limit was 46 hours. You know.
You're supposed to shit. You're supposed to shit in the shoebox.
Is it
No, you're
because
supposed to shit in
is
the
it because at
shoebox.
this point I've invented a special type of aeroplane to transport me between Boston and New York City from Nevada called the Spruce Moose?
You're doing it wrong. You're supposed to shit in the shoebox and piss in the bottles. You haven't been doing it the other way around, have you?
Oh, I definitely have, my friend.
Well,
Definitely have.
that can't be comfortable. You know,
Oh, it's so messy.
it'd be a lot easier to just piss in the bottles and shit in the shoebox. Are you sure that that's not the way?
Oh no. No. That's what the CIA wants you to do. Uh-uh.
I love that with the luxury gay space communism picture, the only way that the AI could really work in like it has a bunch of very sexually gay stuff happening, but the only way that it could really work in like the broader concept of gayness is by putting like the sweat on like the muscles. It's like rainbow sweat.
I have a question. Skirt. You still there, buddy? Or you
I
just
don't know.
bail
I
out
think
of
the
nowhere?
picture is more. I think the picture is more fascist than communist.
Oh, hold on. Now,
Yeah.
now the host of the show is actually doing his fucking job. Skirt, you still there, man? Or did you just bounce?
Let me see.
He's still present.
Connected.
He's still logged in.
He's showing connected. I'm not hearing his voice though. I'm wondering if he's muted or something.
This mic may be fucked up. We're having a lot of fun with technology lately.
Yeah,
I used to be really good at
bad
technology. I used to be really good at technology when I don't know, it was before I got on that weird schedule and before a bunch of stuff started to mount up everywhere and just come from all sides. And, I was really on top of the whole technology thing, I used to be able to make fucking OBS work, and I used to be able to stream to Twitch. Like one time I successfully streamed to Twitch. Me and Michael Jordan Peterson watched the Craig Stivender campaign ad.
Yeah.
He had to get ahead of that blackface thing. He had to get ahead of it.
Well, as one has to.
Hey, Drew, do you still have that clip where the chick goes, "You're a Nazi"?
Oh yeah, that dude rules. All right, hang.
That shit was tight.
I'm guessing Skirt isn't there anymore. I'm gonna you leave that amorphous for a second. So let's say I was doing my job again. Michael Jordan Peterson, is there anything you've been you're dying to plug?
Yeah, give me commissions. I do art.
You do
Oh,
art.
shit.
Where
You
can they
have commissions
find you
yet?
doing art? Let's say again. Let's pretend for once that Dan is doing his fucking job, and not conquering the world as the Vietnamese in Age of Empires 2. Let's pretend Dan's not doing that, and is actually paying attention to the show and doing what he's supposed to be doing.
You could just go on the Michael Jordan Peterson.
Is that at Michael Jordan Peterson?
On the Twitter. I'm connected to the Sons of Tria.
Oh, what?
Michael Jordan PE.
Oh, there he is. Skirt, let's pretend for a second that I am
Why
not.
did you make me the fucking focus, you dumbass?
What are you talking about?
Arthur Jones is the Nazi. If anyone
What
wants
a fool ass move. Damn.
What do you, let's
If anything,
pretend for a second that I'm doing my job and not playing Age of Empires 2 as the Vietnamese.
Let's pretend that I just showed up and I have no job here.
Let's
Yeah.
pretend that too. And then
Oh,
let's
you did
also
your job
pretend that I
already.
haven't overrun Europe with a
show
horde of archers. And then let's further
Oh yeah,
pretend.
hard archers, yeah.
Yeah, the hard R archers. That's right. That's right. When I do that thing that I'm not doing right this second.
Listen, man, words pierce.
Yeah. I'm not overrunning Hamburg currently and moving into France and then the Iberian Peninsula before I conquer the the Bulgarians out of their African colonies.
Yeah, but Europe is gay, so.
And so am I. But let's again pretend for a second, that I've done my job as a host. Where could people find you if they want more of the quality of content you provide?
Fuck off.
It's at
Put it in text. It's fine.
it's at
Jew party. Yeah, the Jew party system.
it's
party
at
Hashtag Jew party system.
The Jew party system is that an InfoWars?
1499 minus the age of the girls that libertarians like to fuck.
Okay.
When we finally got Blue Skies, didn't you do Skirt Vonnegut at Blue Sky as well? Like you managed to get over there first.
Don't treat it like it was a fucking accomplishment. Like nobody gives a shit about me. Like it's fine. It was pretty easy to find my username. Why would it be hard?
There's
Oh yeah. You didn't get Bono at u2.com. Like what the shit are you?
Honest to God, I tried to search for you my manually, and you are like Skirt Vonnegut is an incredibly popular name on Twitter.
No, it's not.
Well,
Yeah, it is. Like just put in Skirt Vonnegut without the double underscore.
Like 2 people. Fuck you.
Fucking 30,000 people.
There was that one dude. Okay, I haven't searched in a long time, but one time there was one dude that was hanging out with us that used that display name also. And I remember I asked him, I was like, hey, you see that other dude? Like, there's another dude that I know that's been using that for a long time. And he was vehemently in denial of that.
Yeah.
Like, Doppelganger Skirt Vonnegut was like, no, I've never heard of a Skirt Vonnegut account on Twitter.
Captain Skirks.
Yeah, he was like, race signs? That's news to me. Herman Goering, Skirt Vonnegut.
I had a riff on it for the title of the space the other night. That was a Lord of the Rings themed riff on it, but now I can't remember what it was. There's a lot of stuff.
Well, the world will never know.
It's fine. Listen.
Okay, so nobody can find
there's only shit. When I fucking started this account, there was like maybe 2 total. No, I didn't even look. I don't give a shit.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because we never look before we post these things.
Why the fuck would you?
Right? Like you can't be looking before you.
You can't be an emergent phenomenon if you check the phenomenons.
Like now, if you search it, there's more. And
there's
it seems
one
like
Canadian, and I follow them.
Oh yeah. Okay,
we got a thing.
It's Fat Bong Ripper 69. Yeah, okay.
No, it's another Skirt Vonnegut.
Oh no,
is that their fucking thing?
I think so.
Drop them.
I think it's Fat Bong Ripper 69. I'm not sure though, because there's another guy that it's Vonnegut. It's like backwards.
Vonnegut skirt.
Okay. Well, anyway, moving on here. Juniper and True, is there anything you'd like to plug? And if you say my ass, I will fire you.
Well, I had kick-ass Twitter space that we would do on Wednesday nights. Doing it Wednesday nights about 10:30 for a while, and now we've been doing it at about 9 o'clock for a while. And it was going really good, but I don't know. Like, it was a sweet studio and everything, but it's kind of. It was costing a lot of money. I'm in a lot of debt. I think we're gonna have to start running it out of the fucking the bleach and tar warehouse now. So it used to be kind of a happy-go-lucky Twitter space, but there's like a lot of.
It's a thing called mindful wellness. It's a Twitter space, and also now broadcast on Twitch.
Oh, that's right. That's right. Yeah, there was a Twitch channel up and running, courtesy of
There is
producer.
Twitch.tv/mindful wellness.
Yeah.
You can also find us at Mindful Wellness on that the Blue Ski app.
No, our producer went and made a Blue Sky. That's right. Before somebody else went over there and got it. Which that one actually is
no. That implies that somebody listened to you.
Well, no.
Is just sad.
These are lies. Lies, I tell you, lies.
It's beyond that. I'm told, and now this is really strange, but I'm told that the words mindful wellness actually had been combined and used to mean some kind of thing before we started doing it.
Yeah. Mindful wellness means to commit suicide using a nitrogen asphyxiation bag. In response to the abhorrent the situation in your life that you have to delete this part from the fucking podcast now.
Yep.
No. Mindful wellness is that thing that New Age racists do, where they be like, we're going to screw over the black people and then tell them that
by just thinking about frowny face emojis, like thinking about black people and then frowny face emojis.
Like have you tried pulling yourself up by your bootstraps, honey? I think that'll help.
Like, do they have like a specific idea of like what like the difference between a black person boot and a white person boot is?
No, they even think the Swamis is black people.
Oh God.
They'd be like Indians. Nah, they look the same to me.
Maybe that's why
Vivek is cooked, dude.
Yeah. They think they're speaking African when they say nam.
Vivek is so baked that he's cake. He's the cake.
That fucking rules that you had commissions open again. We got to plug that in the giant mindful wellness chat.
The millions, the unwashed fucking horde.
If anybody wants in that chat, you can totally have in there. That thing's got like 500 motherfuckers in it. I think
500 motherfuckers with indeterminate.
That includes you guys if you want
eyelids.
Indeterminate levels of mental illness.
Indeterminate levels of eyelid.
I don't know, man. Some of those dudes, I'm like, what the fuck is going on here? What's up?
It's not racist. You can have a whole ass eyelid. You have one eyelid. You got two. You have 1.5.
No, I'm not shitting you. With that chat, there are certain people I'm like, I just don't pay attention to them. Like Monster, I do. Skirt, I do. But Skirt, you know.
See, so Nazis, just letting you know that Daniel Cohen the Jew doesn't care about how many Nazis are in his. It's cool. Like you can be as Nazi as you want.
I don't know. Like that's the thing I want. I don't think that is at all.
It's an open invitation, y'all. Like you want to say like the J word, the N word, the K word, the W. You want to go fucking all the way to the W.
No, he draws the line. He draws the line hard at ethnostates and genocide. You can't go any further than that. No N-word, no hard R's. Just you got to stop it at ethnostates.
Listen, the W word is
nobody knows what happens to the
Jews. You can say that.
It was like maybe the first time that I talked Dan into coming into the space and coming into Mindful Wellness. And it was like totally chill for about 5 minutes. Like, yeah, we're having fun. This is just another podcast. And then a guy came in the room and was in there for like 3 minutes before reading the word Cohen, threw him into an anti-Jew tirade because once he dated a Jewish girl.
Yeah, that guy was fucking weird.
I'm glad that wasn't me.
Was it? Oh. I shouldn't have let you on the podcast. I was like really hoping that guy, like, I was really hoping I'd find out like there'd be like an in memoriam for his Twitter, and it's like he killed himself. Like, I was like really banking on that. I was like, oh, that put a spring in my step.
It's fucking special send off, like 21 gun salute.
Yeah.
I was like,
dreidel spin salute.
Yeah.
I was like,
never 21 guns is way too fancy. You gotta stop it like maybe a little maybe a Roman candle.
I was going to throw into a well and then fish out 21 pennies.
Boo. That's racist, but I'm
really.
That's racist,
Oh, that's the joke, Skirt. Oh, that's the one. That's the one where Skirt's like, excuse me, I have standards and morals. Okay, all right. Keeping that in mind.
I'm gonna have to have my fucking back surgically removed. I have to go to the fucking
shit. All right. Well, again, last but not least, I am Dan Cohen. I will have a lot more magic-related news when I finally get my sweet-ass $80 burn deck in, and I start practicing for Eternal Weekend, which is in Pittsburgh this year, and I will be making a live appearance, and I will be losing live. Great experience.
Losing followers live.
I lose. You know what, dude? My follower counts are so fucked up thanks to Elon taking over.
Yeah.
Oh, it's bad.
Yeah, it's bad.
Yeah, we got.
When he killed all those bots, I lost 600 followers, and I was like, "You motherfucker!"
Should I just follow all the Skirt Vonneguts?
We got. Oh yeah, do it. Yeah, like absolutely.
And then see who follows me back. Like there's one lady who looks kind of indigenous.
Hang on,
and has garlic as her background. Yeah,
there's probably some other Christopher Gadsons. I'm gonna go follow all them real fast.
Yeah, definitely.
She's protected though. Big time follow though.
Yeah, definitely a get. But
oh man, the list of Christopher Gadsons is looking really rough, you guys. I don't know if I'm gonna follow any of these accounts. This is looking bad.
Oh, what a neckbeards.
Oh man.
Yeah.
Oh, this is looking really bad.
No, and I know like none of you care about Magic the Gathering, but fuck it, I do. And at some point, I was the one who started this podcast, so fuck you. I'm mentioning it.
I got ripped off by MT Gox back in the day, so they owe me like $15,000 worth of butt coin.
Butt coin?
Yeah, butt coin.
It's called boot coin.
What the coin?
A Bitcoin.
A Bitcoin.
Would you accept it in Doge, perchance?
Only if you're doing some kind of racism when you're transferring it. Yeah.
Hey!
It's called Sheepy coin.
You want some Doge?
It's called Italy coin.
Yeah, this is Kazakhstani coin. It's better. Kazakh coin.
I'm gonna buy synthesizers. Hell yeah.
Do it.
The most Kazaki of all the coins.
The most Kazakh of all coins. Kazakh coin.
It's like the closest you can be to being Muslim, but without being Muslim.
Yeah. Way too many extra steps to get there.
Like I always thought that like Kazakhstan was edging for being Muslim.
Yeah. They were.
Wow, this Christopher Gadsden account.
I don't actually think that. That's fine.
This Christopher Gadsden account from Florida is such a libertarian that in his bio, he actually gives you permission to marry your gay lover.
Wow!
Just don't tread on him.
As long as they're 10.
You have the right to be gay as long as I can rape your adopted son. Freedom!
Yeah, what is that called? Prima cocta?
Prima cocta, yeah. Primo cocking.
Yeah, these are looking really bad. I don't think I'm gonna follow any of these. These are looking really bad. Let me see what's going on with the other true horror account. Let's see what's going on with that.
Yeah, I'm sure
I'm gonna follow all the Michael Jordans, but not the Jordan Petersons.
Jordan, but make sure to make up
Michael Jordan Bin Laden.
Yeah. Ooh, damn, that's a good one. All right, noted.
The Michael Jordan of doing 9/11s.
I'm like the Michael Jordan of 9/11. I don't know if I'd say that. I don't know.
No, I think Bin Laden would have to be a Kobe.
Scott, no. You die if you were the Michael Jordan.
I think
You'd survive if you were Scottie Pippen of doing 9/11s.
Yeah.
I honestly think Bin Laden would have to be a Kobe.
The John Stockton of doing 9/11.
I'm the John Stossel of 9/11s.
No, John Stockton.
No, John Stossel.
Fuck.
Okay, hang on. We were doing some of these the other night. I'm gonna go back for them. Hang on. I'm gonna go back for these. I'm gonna regret this.
Oh god, dude, was it because of me?
We're gonna go out on these.
When it was like, oh yeah, the Michael Jordan of like sucking cock.
Yeah, the
Sirhan. It's already like 9 dudes and 14 women in pornography. That's not. I'm just.
Yeah.
The Eric Harris of being Turkish.
Eric Harris of being 9 guys and 14 women doing pornography.
Yeah.
The Malcolm X of wedding planners.
That one's pretty dope. Credit where it's due.
The Scottie Pippen of doulas. Yeah, these were.
Oh god, I'm gonna become a staff, aren't I?
Yeah. You already are.
Fuck you.
You what? You're a 5'2" Greek man with a small penis.
Only one of those things. No, wait.
Only all 3 of those.
Right.
Hey, fuck you. Only all of those are true.
There's a phrase that came out of this series of these that I'm not going to say it on the air because we're going to use this phrase for something. I'll tell you guys after we're off.
Are we still in the air?
Yeah. I've been trying to close the show, and every time, like, here's the thing. When I don't try to close the show, you're like, oh, I guess we just naturally went off the air. And now when I'm trying to close the show, everyone's like, oh, hold on. I got to get the last of my tight 5 in. So this is why I don't bother. This is as soon as we have a guest on, I'm like, the rules are out anyway. What the fuck? It doesn't matter. Like,